Alright, so today I have Killjoy lineups for Breeze, B-side edition. So these are post-plant in this spot. I'm using my alarm bot as a relative bombs and our turret for a relative player. So our first spot is down here under window. So you walk up to this box, go right in front of this piece of paper, and stare straight up and get it right in this gap here. And jump and throw. And then this is where it lands. It lands right on top of where we want to plant. That is by far the easiest and most consistent one. But also you're in the most vulnerable spot. Next we have this spot. Right here on the edge of this.
Here.
Ping bomb for the rough estimate. And you look up, and then you look at the top of this leaf here, and then you jump and throw. And this one also is super reliable, super easy, but you're in a much safer position. As you can see, it lands in about the same spot, but this time you are in a safe spot, unlike the other one, which is super vulnerable. The next spot we have is our mid lineups. So our first mid lineup is right here, this rock. Then you look, and then right here, those corners right there, where those two interact, you line up right there, get the ping, jump, and throw. This one is also super reliable, super easy, and you're in a great spot mid because it gives you a lot of options. As you can see, it literally wraps around the pole. So if you're playing KJ, you've been nade, and you're way out of position, you are too far back, just line up that spot real quick, and if it's planted right here, you're in good spot. And then next we have on top of these barrels. So you walk here, you literally just shove yourself into the corner, look straight down, look up, ping, and then what you do is you pull this out and you line up the bottom of this thing at the bottom left of this box here. So you're lining up the bottom of that line right there. So we come back over here, pull out the nade, you line it up. Well, you don't need to jump. So this one has the least room for error because you don't need to jump. It does not have the best landing compared to some of the other ones, but it still works. It works and gets the job done. All the way back here. Shove yourself into ping right. So what I like to do is, and this is what you might want to do as well, you have a teammate ping to the left of this pillar or to the right of the pillar, so you don't mess up. And then you line up your 1, 2, 3, your weapon bar in that gap. And you stand, line it up, jump, throw. This one again isn't the most accurate, but if it's planted right here, it will hit. Then next up we have CT spawn's a little hard because when doing this, you want to be safe. Like, you don't want to be out here because if you're trying to line up here, he can easily peek you and kill you. Or if you're here, you might as well just shoot him. So I wanted to make a spot that you could sit and you would be fine. You wouldn't be vulnerable. So what I did was, you look at this little circle right here, and then you look roughly here, and then you take your weapons out, and you see the 3, you see that line next to the 3, the square, right where it really changes shades. You line it up right in there. This one's a little hard. It's not the best, but if you do get the right jump and the right timing, it's really good. Like you see, my first one will hit if they're on this side, not if they're on this side. This other one, though, will hit no matter what. That is it for my B-site post-plant Killjoy Swarm nade spots. I hope all you Killjoy mains like this. It took me a while to figure this out, but these are pretty strong, pretty good, And the best part is they all work on one placement. And the thing is, this placement is the safest spot. And then also, most likely, if you go here, because of how my nades are set up, if they step left this way, they're vulnerable from every spot I have lined up. Or if they step right, they're vulnerable from here or here. And then they almost have to go back here, so then you have them pinned. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys come back for part 2 for A site. I'll see you in a breeze.